the ninth day of read-alongs, Miss Angie read to me a book from underneath the Christmas tree.
Hello. Hello there, Morgan County Super Scholars. Oh, I'm so happy to be back and you've joined me again for another read-along. Hope you're having a great break. And I want you to remember this. You're important, you are unique, and you're wonderfully made. Now let's get started. This book is called The Smelly Socks. Look. I've been wearing these the entire break. Let's see what this is about. I've never read it before, but I hear it's really good. The Smelly Socks. When Tina wanted new socks, her mom took her to the only store in town. This store only has black socks, said Tina. Can we please go across the river and get some really good socks? We can't drive right across the river because there's no bridge to there, said Tina's mom. You know it's a long, long way to the only bridge, and besides, we don't have a car. Oh, that's a bummer. So Tina went to her grandfather and said, can you please take me across the river in your boat? I want to buy some really good socks. Oh, the motor's not working on the boat, said her grandfather. Well, row then, said Tina. We can row. I will row and you can sit in the back of the boat. You will row, said her grandfather. Yes, said Tina. Rowing is easy. So Tina got in the boat and rowed slowly. Splash, splash, splash. And the boat went in slow circles. Oh, that's funny. Swish, swish, swish. Then Tina rowed faster. Splash, 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 splash. And the boat went in fast circles. Swish, 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 swish. This boat has forgotten how to row, said Tina. Uh-oh. You sit in the back of the boat and tell me what to do, said her grandfather. Oh. So Tina sat in the back of the boat and told her grandfather how to row. And her grandfather rowed all the way across the river. Then they walked all the way through the town to the big sock store. At the store, Tina tried on socks that were too big, socks that were too little, socks that were too blue, and socks that were too pink. Tina tried on millions and millions of socks. Finally, she found the perfect pair of red, yellow, and green socks. Then, since it was almost time for dinner, Tina and her grandfather ran back to the boat, and this time the boat sort of remembered how to row. How did that? Tina rowed around and around and around, and still she got to the other side. That's a smart boat. When they got back, Tina ran home and yelled, "Socks! Socks! Wonderful socks! These are the best socks I've ever seen in my whole life. Grandpa rowed me all the way across the river and to get these socks. I am never going to take them off." "Never?" said Tina's mother. "Never," said Tina. "Uh-oh," said Tina's mother. So Tina wore her socks for a long time. She wore them from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 whole days. Her mother said, "Tina, I know you love these socks. Just let me wash them really quick. They will start to smell if you don't get them washed." "Socks, socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, never going to take them off." Well, after Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, the kids at school said, "Tina, what a smell! Change your socks." "Socks, wonderful socks," said Tina. "I am never, 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 never gonna take them off." After Tina wore her socks for 10 more days, wait a minute, that's 30 days now, so she's had them on for a month, a whole flock of Canada geese flew over her house and dropped right out of the sky from the smell. 2 moose walked through her yard and fell over from the smell. Ducks, raccoons, and squirrels fell over when she walked to school. Oh, that's hilarious. Finally, even a skunk fell over from the smell. Tina's friends decided to do something. They came to her house and they knocked on the door. Blam, 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 blam. When Tina opened the door, they grabbed her and they carried her to the river. Then they held their noses and they took off her socks. Oh my gosh, they're filthy. Some of the kids held Tina and some of the kids washed the socks. Scrub, 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 scrub. All of the fish in the river floated up to the top and they acted like they were dead. My goodness, look at their eyes. The kids washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. All of the beavers ran out of the river and went to live with Tina's grandfather. I think I would too. They washed some more. Scrub, 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 scrub. Then, far down the river, the people said, "How come the river smells like dirty socks?" Finally, guess what? The socks were clean. "Wow," said Tina. "They look nicer when they're clean." "Wow," said Tina. "They smell nicer when they're clean." "Wow," said Tina. "They feel nicer when they're clean." Tina put on the socks and said, "I am going to wear clean socks from now on." Pretty cool. The beavers left her grandfather's house and went back to the river. The Canada geese got up off the ground and flew away. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried about them. The fish decided that they were not dead, and after all, they jumped and they splashed in the river. It was clean again. Tina went to her mom and said, "My socks are nice and clean, and I think it would be very nice if you took me to town to get me a nice new red, yellow, and green shirt." "Oh, promise to wash it?" said her mom. "No," said Tina. "If I wait long enough, the kids at school will wash it for me." Oh, that's pretty smart. Oh wait, that's it. Look. That's awesome! How much fun! Now guys, that was a great story, wasn't it? You know why? Because she kept clean, and being clean, she had to figure it out because all the animals reminded her and she smelled pretty bad. But being clean is good for your physical wellness and also your emotional wellness. It feels good to stay clean. So now why don't y'all go brush your teeth. It's time to get ready for bed and we'll see you tomorrow. Remember this, Mrs. Hot loves you just the way you are. Good night.
I am a positive action kid. That's what I am. That's how